Hi, welcome to 7th Sense Aptitude Prep. I'm Vinod Prabhu, and today we are going to look at another video on idioms and phrases. As you know, we group idioms based on a particular theme, and then we look at the story of the idiom, we use it, we see a picture, and then we remember the meaning of those idioms and phrases. They help us by allowing us to score marks very quickly in any competitive exam or placement exam. And hence, we need to spend a lot of time on idioms and phrases. The only way to remember idioms and phrases, as we repeated over these videos, is to read it, know the meaning, and then use it in everyday usage, okay, everyday language. Today's group of idioms and phrases is on the theme called hair. Let us look at this particular photo. What do you think this woman is doing? This woman, does she seem to be having a good time? Okay. She seems to be having a good time. She seems to be enjoying, relaxed, she's having fun, and then probably listening to music, and having fun. So the idiom that we could possibly have here, which is linked to her hair, is letting your hair down. Please do not think her hair is up. The hair is down, and she is dancing, because of which it is in this manner, right? So the idiom originated that in England, women had to tie their hair. They had to tie their hair every time they were in public. They had to tie their hair. They had to put it in a bun, and they had to have these elaborate hairdos. Only when they came home, so they had to behave very well. That was what was expected of them. That when they were in public, they had to behave very well. Only when they came home, they used to remove these hairdos, and then their hair would fall down, and then they could be relaxed, and so then they could be relaxed. So this is the usage. So letting your hair down means that you could now be relaxed. You could start enjoying. Let us see its usage. After the exams, the studious girl let her hair down and party. So until the exams were on, she is very serious. She is very focused. After the exams, she is letting her hair down and partying. So she is more relaxed here. That is the usage. The meaning is to behave much more freely than usual and enjoy yourself. Okay. So this is the meaning that you remember. Remember the story of the woman in England. Remember the photo of the woman listening to music in the previous slide. Then you look at this particular sentence of after the exams, the woman, the girl parting with her hair down, and then remember the meaning. To enjoy oneself, to behave more freely than usual. This is the background story that we looked at. What idiom do you think you can associate with this photo using the word hair? So look at this gap. There is not a lot of gap between those fingers, right? Can we say that the fingers are separated by a hair's breadth? Okay, so it is not a lot. Look at your hair. The width of that hair, the breadth of that hair is very, very little. We can say that when the coconuts, right, when the coconuts fell on the woman, this is the woman, coconuts fell right here. So it has missed the woman by a hair's breadth. What do you think it means? Did it fall on the woman? No. Did it fall on the ground and there was no one around? No. There was a person there, it just missed that person. This is what it is saying. So this particular sentence should give us a clue. Missed the woman by a hair's breadth. So by this much, what this person is showing here. How thick, we know how thick our hair is, very, very thin, right? Each individual strand of hair is very thin. So the usage, when we say that miss something by a hair's breadth, we say that it has missed it narrowly. What is this woman doing? This woman is doing something to her hair. She's pulling her hair out. Okay, pulling her hair out. And do you think that she's enjoying doing this? No. Look at her expression. It's like she's frustrated. She's either frustrated or angry or confused. She's just pulling her hair out. Who would do that? Would we pull our hair out when we are enjoying something? No. Okay. So the idiom is tear one's hair out. Okay. Tear one's hair out. So demanding client made the young coder tear his hair out. So the client, first of all, it is the client. So you have to listen to what the client asks you to do. On top of that, the client is very demanding, and this person is very young, so immature. So this client demands a lot, and so the young coder is frustrated and he tears his hair out. Okay, that is the usage of idiom. It is just to highlight that this person is very frustrated. The image, this is linked to the image. In which situation did someone tear their own hair and they're frustrated or angry? The idiom means to feel extreme desperation. You are desperate, you are frustrated, you are irritated. That is what it means. It's a negative idiom. And so feeling extreme desperation, the other way of writing that would be to tear one's hair out. Look at this particular character. How has his hair stood? Okay, hair is not normal. It is stood like a porcupine. In school, we would have possibly made fun of someone whose hair looks like this. Right? Also, see how your hair would be when you watch something scary. Like when we get goose pimples, we have this hair on our arm standing straight. So makes your hair stand on end. That's an idiom. Makes your hair stand on end. The creaky noises at night makes my hair stand on end, because at night someone told me, why are we scared of the dark? Because it is the unknown. So the creaky noises at night, because we don't know what that is, makes my hair stand on end. So I am very scared. Correct? That is what it means, because you don't know what it is. Our hair stand on its end. Then goosebumps. Remember goosebumps. Remember this person's photo. Remember this usage. Creaky noises at night makes my hair stand on end. If something makes your hair stand on end, it's making you very frightened or shocked. Okay, so makes your hair stand on end is getting frightened or shocked. Split hairs. See, one hair is inconsequential, right? If you see that on our pillow we have one hair that is fallen, or one hair we see on the ground, we don't get worried. When would we go and split this hair into two? This hair, who is going to split it into two thin hairs? No one. First of all, this is not important. And then on top of that, who is going to split it into two? No one, right? So the idiom split hairs potentially means something like this. The team was splitting hairs on the formatting of the document, meaning they're spending a lot of time on doing this, on formatting, while the research was incomplete. What is more important? The research is important. If the research was complete, the formatting can be adjusted. Okay, so this is more important. They are not spending time on this. They are splitting hairs, meaning they are arguing, discussing, spending time on something that is not important. So remember this particular sentence. Remember the story of trying to divide your hair into one hair and divide into two. If a single hair is unimportant, what do you call the task of splitting it into two? More unimportant. So paying too much attention to differences that are very small are unimportant. So this is, you are paying too much attention here. You should have paid attention here. This particular idiom is used when we want to disapprove of someone who's not focusing on the right thing. So friends, in this particular video, we have looked at the following 5 idioms on hair. Letting your hair down, which is to relax, be more jovial, enjoy. Okay, letting your hair down. And that was about the girl partying after the exam. We looked at hair's breadth, which was the coconut missing the woman by a hair's breadth, which is a very narrow margin. Then we looked at tear one's hair out, which is in frustration, in anger, in desperation. Reacting to that is called as tearing one's hair out. When I said hair stand on its end, when you are scared, hair stand on its end. It is the reaction you get when you are scared, when you get goosebumps. And then we looked at splitting hairs, focusing on something that is unimportant, while there are other important things that are pending. Split hairs. So all these 5 idioms on hair are very, very important and needs to be remembered. If you like this approach of learning idioms through stories, through photos, through sentences, and then the usage, and then finally the meaning, Please click on the thumbs up sign, share it with your friends, share it with your groups, and then subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so that you do not miss our uploads. And if you like what you see, you want more of this, please also visit our website 7senstarting.com, sign up, login there, and you can practice a lot. And thank you once again for visiting our channel, and I hope you liked what you see, and I hope you become regular. Have a wonderful day. Bye.